All right, let's get us a little recast in here. And there is probably a carp or something. I think that was it that went over. My arm kind of blocked it. It's huge. That's huge. I mean, didn't find it long. Yeah, we got our diamond, 0.57 pound. Bigger than my personal best. 6.47 pounds, 74.1 degrees. Caught it jigging. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. My name is Darth Slone, your official partner content creator for Expansive Worlds. And you can see where we're at here. This is exactly where I caught my diamond blue Kurper that you saw at the beginning of the video. Let's look. We're at the fin factory. Now, these 5 little lakes over here is where I caught my red breast, I believe, in that one. And the blue Kurper, according to the official angler Discord, was right, I think right here where I caught mine at, but you could probably catch it at any of these, or at least maybe these 4 in the north. I'm not sure. That's something in the comments, guys, that I would love for you to let me know is which of these little ponds have you caught a diamond blue Kurper in, and have any of you caught them over here on the left side? You know, these are the things that we share this info with the community, and it just helps us all get better. But we're going to go over all the spots and all the techniques, and you saw I actually caught mine jigging. So there's many different ways to fish for the blue Kurper, any ways you feel like fishing actually, and there's some good spots for them. We'll talk about that, the different baits, different methods, and all that stuff. And we'll talk a little bit about the top 5 as well at the end of the video. We'll just see where maybe mine placed at on the top 5, if it did at all. So anyway, before we hop into that, guys, please do me a favor, hit that like, subscribe, and notify bell. Let's look at the bait and lure preference. Doe, bloodworm, pearl barley are the top 3. Then you hit the tab button. Bread, popper, marshmallow, frog, grub, which is what I caught mine on, number 6, grub jigging. Tube, hot dog, minnow, corn, crankbait, spinner, spinnerbait, worm. So a lot of different ways that you can go there. You can use all 4 methods of fishing for them. You know, if you want to bottom fish, you can, because a lot of the places, like the little pond I caught mine in, was shallow enough to where bottom fish, float fish, whatever, you know, works for that. All right, we're into the official angler Discord now, and we're looking at, probably designed by Wilson, we're looking at a very nice hook chart here. And we go down to the blue Kurper, and you can see over here there are 2 silver hooks, number 7, number 6. I like to use a number 6, and then if you've caught a bunch, I was at that point to where I was actually getting ready to put on a number 5 because I'd caught so many blue Kurper. I was like, you know what, let's just see if we've caused a few goads to spawn in. And every now and then I'll do that. If I've caught a lot and still no diamond, I'll move up to a gold hook, you know, for a little bit just to see. And there's been a few times that I've done that I've caught my diamond, you know, using a gold hook. But I used the 6 hook grub, and I just threw it out there and didn't even reel in, just let it sit on the bottom. As long as it says jigging, that's all that matters. I've done it both ways. Like small ponds, I feel that you can just leave it, like just kind of throw it in the middle and just jig in one spot. And that fish is going to swim close enough to it to be attracted to it. Or you can just drag it across the bottom and reel it in while jigging if you want to try that. But either way, many different methods work for this fish. All right, we are at spot number 2 at Juker Snort. So this is just a little number 6 popper on a speed of 2. Remember to twitch. And we have got ourselves a taker here. Now, I have huge gear on, so it doesn't look like we've got that big a fish, which it was a 2.73 silver. Right in the wheelhouse on the temperatures. And again, we are at spot number 2. Speaking of temperatures, let's have a look at that. All right, guys, you can find this temperature chart. I get asked that a lot. Where can I find the temperature chart? This is just a few of us in the community that took a few minutes to just kind of get people to report to us when they had caught or what temperature it was when they had caught these fish. So in some of these cases, you know, there's only been 4 or 5 fish reported or whatever, but this is a good place to start. Let's look at the Blue Kurper. So as of right now, what we have is like anywhere between 69.8 degrees and 77.1 degrees based on the amount of fish that have been reported to us. So anywhere in that wheelhouse. And as you just saw, the one I caught was around 72 something. So we're right in there. So great, a great temperature. And there's a big, 8-degree difference there that you can just anywhere for most of the day, you can catch probably in most spots, you can catch a Blue Kurper diamond for most of the day. So that is the temperatures that we are going by right now. I just want to throw this out there again. I love this right here. You can also catch diamond Blue Kurper up here, which is where my buddy Dad caught one the other day, and several of my friends. But I love how I left my Jeep there, and I can just fast travel to it if I want to. How awesome is that I can just, because there's no fast travel point at that. So I just get out, go right over here, and we can fish for our Kurper right here, guys. How awesome is that? Love that little part. And I can go over to my Jeep if I forgot something, pull something out of storage. We can just go back and forth. And if I get tired of fishing here, because Dad's got this little theory, and I kind of agree with him. Sometimes if you catch a bunch, you stop getting bites, move, go fish somewhere else for a little bit. And maybe that has something to do with the respawns. Maybe the respawns after you've gone out of render or something and come back, the respawns are there. Or maybe it's on a timed thing where maybe 10 or 15 minutes later, the respawns come back, or who knows how it works, but it does seem to help when I leave an area and come back. So like I'll fish until I stop getting bites. And why do you want to stay somewhere if you're not getting bites anyway? So I'll fish to where I'm not getting any more bites, and then I can fast travel right back to my boat. So like right here, for example, if I'm not getting any bites, which now if I were going to stay here, I would go through the different baits. I would throw a doe on there. Would throw my grub and jig, however I wanted to do it. But let's say wasn't getting any bites there. I could just fast travel right back to my boat, right where I was. How awesome is that? That's a little thing I like to do. But anyway, let's look at all the places that we can actually catch a diamond Blue Kurper according to the official Angler Discord. Now, if you look real close, there are 6 spots, and I was like, where's the 5th? I didn't realize you could catch a Blue Kurper down here at the little dock for one of the catfish challenges on this lake next to that dam. So, yeah. But we've been at spot number 2, number 6, number 1's where I started out at that I caught my diamond. Number 3 is actually up here. You can fast travel right here to the outpost and just walk just a short way up here, right below the spotted bass hot spot right there. You can catch Blue Kurper there. I've not ever had any luck at the big hole here on number 4, and I've not fished number 5, but the other spots I've fished and I've caught plenty of Blue Kurper caught my diamond at spot number 1. All right, again, guys, if you're not familiar with Discord, we'll just kind of briefly go over that for a little bit, because there was a time when I didn't know what in the world I was doing on Discord, and I still kind of don't. But the reason I'm showing you this, guys, is if you want to be a part of the top 5 leaderboard, this is where you go to submit those. And look, there's 2 screenshots you need. You need the recent catches, because that shows the date that you caught it. It's got that catch date on there. And then there's a harvest screen that shows your name. Hopefully one of these days we get both of those, everything added onto one screen, so we don't have to have 2 screens. I've gotten a lot of notifications of people saying, I forgot to do this, forgot to do that. I forgot to take that screenshot, but it is what it is, guys. Any of the contests that you're in, King of the Catch and all that require both of those screenshots. So that is what we have to do. And I want to thank Dale Boy and everybody that's helping edit our sheet. Now let's look at the top 5 leaderboard and why I think it's just the coolest thing ever. Because it gives us something to do. this gives us something to do, guys. When we have bingo, for example, you look on here and there's a little point system. For example, I don't have a smallmouth bass at all, right? R. Lewis has 7.05 pounds, so he's got 5 points for that. And that's per map. So maybe you're just out of the running for South Africa, but you've got a good score over on Spain. So maybe you say, okay, I know I have no chance at winning Spain, so I'm going to try to be the angler of the year on South Africa, or vice versa, or Trosport, or Golden Ridge, or whatever, you know. Or if you're going for that big coveted overall, you know, we've got this right here, of which I'm in 8th place. Look at that. I'm in 8th place. It's awful. I'm doing awful. But anyway, I'm not even in the run-ins over here on South Africa. I'm in 4th over on Spain, 5th on Trosport. I don't even think I'm not even on the leaderboard for Golden Ridge. So, but you see here, if you want to get involved in this, R. Lewis kind of running away with it. Look at that. God, 163 points. Get some sleep, R. Lewis. Anyway, this is pretty awesome, and this is going to run until June 30th, and then we're going to wipe the board clean and start filling it up again all the way till December 31st. So it's something really, really fun to do. So here's what I plan on doing when I get bingo. I'm going to start going through here, and I'll probably pick out the funnest fish first and be like, look here, I'm just barely hanging on my 76.06 catfish, and it's in 5th place. It's crazy. But, you know, these are fun fish. These tiger fish are fun. You know, I'd love to get a 30 pounder, or, well, it looks like 31.29. So I can just pick a fish and I can say, okay, I'm going to go after a bigger fish, you know. And you can see here, where's my Blue Kurper? Let's see where it even falls at. All right. So, yeah, mine's not even going to make that. It's 7.85 is the smallest Blue Kurper on the board. Can you believe that? That's absolutely ridiculous. Anyway, so mine's a good pound below that. So that's what we can do, though. When we've got bingo, this top 5 gives you something awesome to go for. Look at that. That is really taking off. Love it. Love it. Now, if you don't have a fish added to it, don't fret. You know, it gets updated. Like, as far as the angler of the year, it gets updated at the end of each month. So, you know, this is something, it takes time to do this stuff. So be patient with us. Be patient. This gets updated more than the angler of the year. I will tell you that. Just maybe once a week or something, or every 2 or 3 days, this part will get updated. But the angler of the year, kind of updating that once a month. So anyway, I'm absolutely loving this. Can't wait to get bingo and then come over and start hitting this top 5. So we invite you, everybody in the community. If you don't know how to get in the Discord, it is in the comments. Not in the comments, but it is in the description. So that's going to do it, guys. Hope that you can get your Blue Kurper diamond, and hope you can get one above 7.85, because that's what it's going to take to get on the top 5. Let me know in the comments, guys, if you've caught a Blue Kurper diamond somewhere else that we didn't talk about during this guide. And we'll catch you in a live stream soon, hopefully around 4:35 p.m. Eastern time. I'm just having to juggle so many things between my health, building my deer stand in real life, work. It's the end of the year. I'm over a ton of different programs for our school system, and just got a lot going on right now. So I'm just worn out, and hopefully soon I can get back to streaming regular. And until then, guys, we'll try to come out with some of these guides and help you guys out. Let me know in the comments if there's anything else that you would like to see a guide on or a video on. And that's going to do it. Appreciate you for watching. Guys, take care. We'll catch you in the next video.